fans, this is TheSkullKlown.
Hello YouTube fans, this is TheSkullKlown. Here to do a clown rant on why WWE wants Batista to retire and not the fucking Undertaker. So this all started with Guardians of the Galaxy. Not two. They did pray, I think, in the back of my head, and I feel like they did praise Batista, saying congratulations on Guardians of the Galaxy 2. Michael Cole said it in the commentary, I believe in one of the episodes of Raw. I just felt that he did say that on Guardians of the Galaxy 2. I felt like they said that, and I felt like I've heard it before. But from the first Guardians of the Galaxy 1, they didn't give two shits of congratulations Batista on that movie. Why? They laughed at him. They laughed at Batista because they thought this movie was fair. And Guardians of the Galaxy, no one never heard of the movie. No one never heard of the characters. Once they watched the movie, they loved the characters and got spread with mouth. I remember when I first saw the trailer of Guardians of the Galaxy, I was like, I hope it's successful because this could end up like shit. It could end up like shit. But people were telling me, dude, watch this movie, watch it, it's good. I haven't watched the Guardians of the Galaxy yet, but from what I saw, how the actors are in Infinity War is terrific. I can't wait to eventually watch those two movies. But at the same time, going back to wrestling, that's kind of fucked up that you didn't promote Guardians of the Galaxy for Batista because you thought this movie was fucking fair so hard, and you laughed at Batista saying that, yeah, this movie will make money. Yeah, right. You're just gonna, once it fails, you're gonna call right back to us. Because that's the mindset of WWE. And guess what? The movie succeeded. It did. It made money. And Batista became this icon of a character. Yes, he was already an icon of a wrestler, but now he's an icon of a character in Hollywood, like The Rock. And it's awesome. And the thing is, WWE hates this because they don't want another Rock. Meaning, they don't want another WWE superstar that's bigger than WWE. That's why they try so hard, in my opinion, to basically not push a lot of fucking WWE superstars. Because it's like, if we push them to the fucking moon, and people like them in Hollywood, we lose them. And you know what? That's happening to John Cena right now. And in my opinion, John Cena is not good with action and all that. He's great in comedy. He should just do comedy, because that is what he knows best, and he's really funny when he does comedy. I can't, in the Marines, I don't take him seriously in the Marines. I want him to do something funny, not something, oh, you know, I'm John Cena. No, I don't like that. But when I haven't seen Cock Blockers, but I heard he's funny in that movie. And I'm happy he is, because he should be doing those type of movies, comedy. You know, Batista, he's doing well for himself. He could be funny, but he can also do action. John Cena can't do that. He can't be funny and do action at the same time. Batista can. The Rock can do that too. And WWE is looking at this saying that we don't want this to happen, basically. And Batista now, he wants to come back home. He wants to go back to the WWE and fight Triple H again. But this is the problem. When, I think it was in 2014, I think, but Triple H asked Batista if he wanted to retire, and Batista's like, nah, not yet. And Triple H was probably better, probably pissed, of like, why you're not going to go to a Hall of Fame? Yeah, go ahead. Undertaker's older than Batista, obviously. Batista wants to go to wrestling and finish what he wants to do before he turns 50, before he, decides to hang it up. And yet, you have this wrestler, the dead man, the Undertaker, that iconic phenom. You have him come year after year after year, busting his legs, busting his heart, busting his ass to perform at the highest level that he tries, and he doesn't. Why? Because he is gone. It's gone. He is bent out of shape, The Undertaker. Alright? You can see that from WreslteMania 30, well, not 30, WreslteMania what? WreslteMania 33? Well, no, 34. You see that WreslteMania 34? Yeah, also in 33. Again, I've said this before, Undertaker should retire when he was 20-0. Because that is beautiful. With the silhouette of Shawn Michaels and Triple H holding, like arm to arm like that. That's a beautiful picture that will last forever. But now when you look back at it, what's the point of that fucking picture? Might as well rip it and throw it in the fucking fire. Because it's not history anymore. It's pointless. It's like having Undertaker's hat and cowl in the ring. And taking the picture and you're like, what a moment. And then he comes back the next year. That's not a moment. That's a fucking shot you just want for like one fucking moment. That's why I hate when WWE does moments that last for 1 day or 1 minute. I hate that. And I hate when WWE makes moments instead of having moments happen. Like when Shawn Michaels going to the top of the rope doing that not arm bar, but that elbow drop on Chris Jericho at WreslteMania 19, and then when Shawn Michaels jumps and he goes with the elbow, it's slow motion. It's slow motion because the crowd takes pictures of it and it makes it slow motion, and that is a moment. That is a beautiful picture. If you ever get a collection of the WWE 25th anniversary, you see the picture of Shawn Michaels versus Chris Jericho, and you see that picture of Shawn Michaels going with the elbow of Chris Jericho. That is a beautiful picture. And if you watch WreslteMania 19, you know what I'm talking about. You'd be like, wow, that is a moment. And with this whole shit of WWE trying to make moments and trying to have these WWE superstars come back, which they don't need to. Undertaker doesn't need to come back. He doesn't. Batista doesn't need to come back. But he wants to. And I understand if Undertaker wants to. But god damn, compared to Undertaker and Batista, Batista can walk to the ring. Undertaker can't. He's limping. Limping. So let me ask you this, WWE. You want Batista to retire because, what? He made so much money out of WWE that you fucking sick and pathetic of it? You're children. You disgust me. Alright? Literally, that is disgusting. That's stupid. That's childish. Fucking childish. And what do? You'd be like, oh, you're gonna make more money than us? Fuck you. No, we're not gonna listen. And the whole thing too, Batista was gonna be part of this Ronda Rousey. It was not gonna if The Rock was not gonna be with Ronda Rousey, it was gonna be Batista. And Triple H tweeted him, well, not tweeted him, texted him and everything like that, and Batista was into it. He was like, yeah, let's do it, let's that. And you know what? I wouldn't mind if Batista came back and helped Ronda Rousey at WreslteMania. I would have loved it even more. And I think I'm not saying that what we got at WreslteMania was crap. No, it was still good. What we got from Kurt Angle, Ronda Rousey, and Triple H and Stephanie is still great. But what we could have had would have been, I think, so much better, in my opinion. Because you have Batista that is high, and that it literally is up high because of Guardians of the Galaxy. And WWE thinks, no, that's bullshit because it's down here. You know? WWE thinks the famous of Guardians of the Galaxy is right here, but no, it's up here. You know? And recently, Vince McMahon was like, congratulations, Batista, for the Avengers movie. I'm glad Vince said that, because someone that has bigger balls than Vince McMahon won't even say it. Triple H. Triple H texts Batista. And they're like, yeah, let's do this Ronda Rousey thing. That'd be great. And then he doesn't text them, Triple H. He leaves Batista on hold for weeks. Are you kidding me? And then when WreslteMania comes, I bet Batista was like, what the fuck? Of course Batista's going to be like, what the fuck? He feels heartbroken. He feels he got smacked in the face. And most people are like, why does Batista want to come back to fight Triple H anyways? He just wants to fight his friend. Why? And the thing is, I think Triple H is better because if you look at Batista, he doesn't look a day old. He doesn't. Triple H, he's getting up there. He's getting old in age. You can tell. It's like with Vince McMahon. You know? Most people are like, well, that's what happens when you walk. Yeah, that's what happens when you're the boss. If you're the employee, you're not going to look as beat up and tired because you're not doing as much. Yeah, you're beating up your body, but once you retire, you're going to look beautiful and clean. These guys, Triple H is somewhat retired and he doesn't look clean. He looks like he's been on crack for fucking years. I'm dead serious. Something's wrong with that man. No, I'm serious. Something's. I think he needs to needs to seek some help. Because compared to the Triple H that we saw before, compared to what we see now, it's like, dude. And I've always knew that Triple H is kind of a bitter person in different ways. But not like this. Are you kidding me? Your own best friend wants to come back to the WWE with open arms. And yet you're like, nope, fuck you, nope, 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 you made too much money, nope, nope, we don't care, nope, nope. I hate you. I hate you. Because if John Cena wants to come back, you will suck his goddamn cock and be like, yes, come to us. Please stay with us. Oh, Cena. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. And if it was Roman Reigns, you'd be like, yes. Fuck me, Roman. Fuck me, Roman. Please come back. Yes. Yes. It would be like that. But no. Batista wants to come back, and you're like, no, fuck you. Because you made Guardians of the Galaxy, and you made them money. Sorry you made money outside of WWE. And sorry that you don't want a 54-year-old man to not retire, but you want a 49 going to 50, want him to retire. And you have one guy that is suffering. You have one guy that's suffering every time he goes to the ring, and you have one guy that wants to go back to the ring because he's hungry. And he hasn't been in the ring for forever because he's been in Hollywood. And yet, what do you do, WWE? Fuck you. Because you know why? WWE wants to be Hollywood. They want to be TMZ. They want to be E! Network. They want to be these reality shows. And they can't. They cannot be these reality shows. Why? Because they're a wrestling business. Alright? They're a wrestling company. If you're in the business to be a reality show, then maybe you should not make wrestling product to begin with. Alright? It's called entertainment, not fucking reality. We don't care about reality. That's where we watch TV. That's where we play video games. That's where we make YouTube videos. Because we don't give a fuck about reality. If the next day an alien comes and says, hey, I want you guys to be enlightened and take some of you guys or make some of us would be fucking going to the alien because our lives are fucking boring and we'd rather go up there and to see what's in there in space because it's more intriguing than it is here. And it all connects into this one big ball of shit. Because WWE does not give a fuck about their superstars. They never did. They never did, guys. And I don't want to hear from anyone that says, well, the WWE superstars, they do... No. Alright? There's a difference. This is why I don't listen to wrestling podcasters. Really, this is why I don't listen to Edge. This is why I don't listen to Chris Jericho or anything like that. Because I don't hate them. It's just that they can't talk as much as the other podcasters do. Like the Lex Man, Good Mike Wilk, Don Tony, and Kevin Castler. These four guys, literally say what they want to say come out of their mouths because they feel genuine. It feels what they want to feel. They feel what they want to feel. And they say it because they feel it. Not like this crap. Not like the fucking WWE wrestlers that are like, hey, maybe it's the fans' fault for complaining. Really, it's our faults for complaining that you're pushing a guy named Roman fucking Reigns that no one doesn't give a fuck about. And yet it's our faults. Yes, you're right, Edge and Chris Jericho, or Edge and Christian. You're right. You are right. We did fucked up. For complaining, for having a superstar shoved down our fucking throats already, and it hasn't been 5 years. It's like what Don Tony and Kevin Cass, it's like what Don Tony said. You can't fit a square into a circle. You can't. You can't fucking do it. And Batista wants to come back. And yes, there's a lot of things that are coming out, literally, from behind the scenes with WWE and in my mouth and head, because this needs to get out there. All of this needs to get out there, because I'm not going to make another video about this. I'm not. Because this needs to be said. This whole thing with Batista, WWE, grow the fuck up. Grow a set of fucking balls. Something that you never fucking have. And something that you probably never will have. A set of cojones. Alright? At least some people in WWE have a set of balls. Like CM Punk. Like sometimes Mr. McMahon. Not always. Because he gets punched in the cojones all the time by Stone Cold Steve Austin. I don't think he has none left. If Batista come home, he wants to come home. And WWE, if you don't bring him home just because you're so pity and so fucking childish for him making money outside of the WWE and being more bigger than the WWE, then too fucking bad, you know? Because other superstars are gonna do that. And it's funny. It is funny because when you really think about it, WWE actually wants their superstars to go to Hollywood. Because they can't be in wrestling all the time, you know? Maybe they be a manager in wrestling or some type of GM, yeah, but they can't do that forever, you know? Look at Paul Heyman. Paul Heyman doesn't do what he does forever. He does other things outside of WWE that he loves, enjoys more than just wrestling. Same thing with Chris Jericho. You think Chris Jericho would always be in wrestling if he didn't do Fozzy? I think Chris Jericho would be in wrestling a lot more if he didn't do Fozzy. But that's just me. Chris Jericho has made a lot of money. He can not even go to WWE anymore. There's a lot of WWE superstars that don't need the fucking goddamn money anymore. And Undertaker is one of them. Yeah, the money's good. But what price? What price of your fucking injury, dude? What price of you walking and limping and having your friends being like blinded, literally blind, that they cannot see that you are suffering? To me, those are not friends. Those are enemies. Those are disgusting people that you will make money for, and they won't even bat an eye once you are dead. And most people will be like, well, that's kind of fucked up because Undertaker and Triple H, they have a connection, you know. Triple H is the one that told Undertaker, hey, should I even date Stephanie McMahon? And Undertaker was like, who cares what anyone thinks? And it's true. Who cares what anyone thinks? If you want to date the boss's daughter, go fucking right ahead. I never had a problem with it. But over the years, was like, oh, you just got this because you're married the boss's daughter. And I'm not lying when some parts with Triple H has done is because of that. And he has used that to his advantage. You know, when he was here fighting Daniel Bryan, I think, he's like, yes, I did marry success. You know? And I'm just like, oh God! I love when Triple H is here. But moving on from that, Batista and Triple H need to make up. Either in the freaking wrestling ring or them making out. I don't give a fuck. They need to make up. Because Triple H is being a child right now. He's being a freaking child. Just because his best friend is better looking than him and has made more money than him. And hey, if Triple H doesn't want Batista back, there's someone that will want to bring Batista back. And he knows how to do business. And that is Vincent Kennedy McMahon. Yes, if Triple H doesn't want to bring Batista back, Vince will bring Batista back. And I guarantee you, Vince will bring Batista back. But because Batista is money. And Vince knows that. Vince knows Batista is money. Now more than ever. Vince knows this. And he's not blinded by all this friendship and all this fucking, oh, you betray me shit. Because Vince doesn't work that way. Yeah, sometimes he might be like, oh, attached to something. But overall, it's a business for him still. But for Triple H, I don't think he sees it as a business. I don't. I think he sees this as a great opportunity to stay in the business and not be fired. And not be cheated on by Stephanie. You know? And another opportunity to be, to make sure my guys are up and make sure other guys are not. Which is fucked up, but at the same time I can understand they're your guys. But at the same time, you kind of fuck up the other guy because even though they're guys of popularity, you see, it's kind of weird because you have one side of Vince that's like, oh no, fuck this guy, and then one side of Triple H saying that, no, this guy's great. But sometimes that also happens with Vince and Triple H. Oh, this guy's great. Oh no, this guy sucks. And then you argue with both of these guys and you're like, What the fuck is wrong with you? Are you both immature? Both of you are smart and can make good business decisions. But yet, when it comes to your fucking egos, you can't stop. You have such a big ego that you can't smell the roses and be like, you know what? Yeah, let's have my friend come back and let's have a program together. It will make money and people will love it. And that's not bringing Batista back as a heel, because that won't work. Even he knew that wouldn't work when he came back as a heel. So that's just me. This is the TheSkullKlown signing off. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and tell me what you guys think about this whole Batista debacle and everything that I just said in this video. And this is ridiculous. I hope Batista does come back to the WWE. He deserves it. He wants to come home. He wants to come home. And what does WWE do? Kicks him out. Like yesterday's news. I'm done. And thank you guys for watching, and look out for my next video. Yes, I am going to review Super Mario Brothers and Super Mario Brothers the movie. Oh my god. I'm reviewing this movie. Kill me. But I had reviewed this game before, but not for the NES. I would love to review DuckTales, but I need to get another TV that can actually shoot ducks. Because the other TV doesn't work. Not the flat one, the old school TVs. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you enjoyed the other videos that you were watching. Also this video, the future video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And oh my god, kill me, because I am going to review Super Mario Bros. The movie.